Scott Welch, Muscle Insider Magazine. I'm here with Corey Swiergosz, promoter from the Vancity Showdown.
How you doing, Scott?
Listen, we're here at West Coast Iron, and they're helping you put on this show. But what makes you want to be a contest promoter? There's so much work involved.
Yeah, I mean, putting on a show for me is about giving back to the athletes. I make my living within the supplement industry, so it's a way to give back to the community and to be able to support the community that helps me, make a living and provide for my family. But it's nothing better than to, be able to put on a show for everybody to, come out, have a good time, and, not only put on a bodybuilding show, but put on a multi-sports festival that includes, powerlifting, arm wrestling, fitness and bodybuilding, everything that really just brings up, that encompasses power sports as a whole.
And you know what? This isn't the first time you've done this, because the Vancity Showdown is 3 years, guys. 3 years you've been putting this show on.
Yeah, 3 years, still going strong at the Massey Theatre in New Westminster. Always happens in October. This year it's October 12th that everything's going to happen. We're starting bright and early in the morning, and we're going all the way throughout the day.
Now, listen. On the West Coast, if anybody's been out here, the hardcore destination, the mecca out here, is West Coast Iron. And you've partnered with them, which I couldn't think of a better business to partner with to get the community together.
Yeah, I mean, West Coast Iron is the new mecca in West Coast, obviously. The things that they do, the owners that are involved in that are absolutely incredible. They're entrenched within the community. They live and breathe the industry as a whole. And I couldn't ask for better partners to be part of the show and help put it on.
Now, you put on some amazing, obviously some prizes and gifts and all these sort of things. What do we have in store for the fans here? I understand there's a bit of a surprise for all of you who are in attendance.
Yeah, I mean, normally, obviously, you get to see all the great prizes that the athletes have, but this year we are going to put together special prizes for every spectator that attends the night show. So everybody's going to be getting a special gift for showing up and, supporting the athletes.
Now, Muscle Insider, we have readers out there who use steroids. We have some that don't, but we don't judge. But you guys have got a legitimate testing that's going on here. There's none of that Pulp Fiction, lie detector, step on attack and pass the test sort of stuff. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, so all the drug testing is done. It's done by Drug Free Sport Canada. And then the actual samples go to a WADA certified facility for testing. And everything's done legit. Everything is done to the highest standards possible. Every overall winner gets tested at our show. And, if you want to know what's on that list and what isn't, the best thing is to check the WADA app, check the 2019 Banned Substance Act, and that will tell you exactly what's allowed and what's not allowed. Or actually, sorry, it'll tell you what is not allowed, and then you can make an educated decision on what supplements to take. Otherwise, the only certification that WADA allows is NSF certification. So if you take a product that is NSF certified for sport, that is the only supplement that they would have technically, stand behind. That is, certified by WADA. So look for that certification.
Amazing. And we've got Greg Cleaver. He shoots some stuff for Muscle Insider. He's going to be shooting backstage. Front stage is Ali, so you got to get your contest photo packages, your front stage, your backstage, capture the moment. And you know what? I've got to say, there's one guy that knows more than anybody when it comes to getting good photos in show after show after show, and that happens to be the MC, Big Ron Partlow. Come on over here now. Say, Ron, okay, listen, you look like you've gained even more mass than the last time I saw you.
No, I'm actually trying to lose weight now, but everyone says I'm looking bigger, so it's that whole, I forgot what it's like to diet for a contest. I'm just dieting for fun right now. I'm done competing, but it's nice to have people think I might be doing a show. I know I'm not. I'm just trying to look good for myself. So yeah, I'm having fun training.
A true champion of Canada, is a humble champion. Ron, you went from Alberta and did the nationals. Was it 12 times?
I actually did 13 nationals. Yeah, 13 nationals. So I guess I liked the show. Kept going back. But yeah, that was I really wanted that pro card, and I spent a long time trying to get it. So now that I have it, I want to stay in the industry in as many different ways as I can. I'm coaching people. Obviously, being an owner here at West Coast, you're heavily involved with the industry, emceeing shows. Obviously working with Mutant, doing the videos for them. So that sort of. So I get to do like 4 or 5 different things in the industry now that I'm done competing, and I still train every day. So I'm really happy with where I'm at. And I don't have to have my glutes ripped for anybody's approval. which is even better.
Well, listen, you know what? When it comes down to it, we talked a bit about it earlier, capturing the moment. I mean, you've been at the Nationals so many times, competed in a pro show as well, obviously, and you know that when you dial it in, it's important that you get the photos so that you can remember that and you can see how you've improved.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things I tell all the people that I help for shows, all my clients. I say, it's important that you learn your poses and learn how to hit your poses and hold your poses, because at the end of the day, if you can't pose, no one will get a good photo of you and you won't get a good memory. You may have looked awesome, but if you're looking through your photos and you don't like any of them, your legs aren't flexed, your midsection's out, your chest isn't flexed, it ruins it. You know, I know, like, I've had shows, I mean, obviously when you're in the moment, you're super picky about how you look, but I've had shows where I got all my photos back and I liked, 3 out of 50, because you're such a picky bodybuilder. And that's when all my poses were correct. It was just that I didn't like them for whatever other reason. So it's important that you pose, present your physique well. Being on stage, that's the only time you have to convince the judges that you deserve to, be part of the winner's circle, And, you want to show your family and everyone that came to support you what you truly worked for. And you got to get some good pictures at the end of the day. And so that's why I would say presentation is so important.
It is a posing contest. It's all the compulsory.